Call you on the phone. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Well, let's just check. Let's just check at 8 p.m. a.m. p.m. and see if we're rocking and a rolling. Yes, we are. Okay, we're rocking and a rolling. We're moving and a grooving. Switch that off. Right, there's nobody in the house yet. Nobody's in the house, just me. So if you're in the house and you're hiding in the corner in the dark, say hello, shine a light, let me know, and I'll give you a shout out. Somebody, Sue's in. Hope our V's okay. Are you watching, V? If you are, get well, and we'll get your house finished. But my niece has had her knee manipulated under anaesthetic, and she went skiing. Golden rule number one of skiing: don't break your leg or your knee at that. But there we go. It is what it is, and life goes on. Life stinks, then you die, as they say. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is what you should do, which is double click your screen if you're on Facebook. If you double click this screen now, then it should come up big like that. Let's just click that and stop it. Right, okay. That's a bit misty. If you click now, then what's it called? Yeah, so hello Arcade. She's doing okay. Good. Okay. So I've got it on the big screen, you see, and I've got you on there as well. So yeah, all you got to do is just let's turn it that way. Yeah, just give me a mention, give me an hello, or whatever, and I can give you a shout back, and I'll know that I'm not in the house alone, as they say. Just wet my whistle, and then we're going to crack on with a song that was a hit in 1960 by a fella called Solomon Burke, a prolific songwriter and an artist in his own right. And yeah, he wrote this one. And yeah, it's a great little song, and it's something that I've sung to backing tracks. This, but I've arranged it for guitar in a more. It's not so funky, if you like, not so much of a soul number, as it's a blues picking type of song. But we'll see how it goes on the road. But this one is called "Cry to Me." When your baby leaves you all alone and nobody is gonna call you on the phone, don't it make you feel like crying? Don't it make you feel like crying, baby? Don't it make you feel cry, 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 oh cry, baby, cry to me. When you're all alone in your lonely room and there's nothing, ain't nothing but the smell of her perfume, don't it make you feel like crying? Don't it make you feel like crying? Don't it make you feel cry, 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 oh cry, cry, baby, to me. Whoa, ain't nothing is sadder than a glass of wine alone. And loneliness, loneliness is such a waste of time. But don't you ever have to walk alone. Just take my hand, baby, you can walk with me. When you're waiting for a voice to come, make you feel like crying, babe? Don't it make you feel cry, 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 oh cry, baby, cry to me. Don't it make you feel cry, 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 oh cry, baby, cry to me. Come on, baby, now cry, 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 cry. Won't you cry, baby, cry to me. There you go, Solomon Burke song, Cry to Me. So, who else is in the house? Have we got Trev in the house? Sure I saw Trev then. Did I see you then, pal? Yep, you're there. Good evening. Yeah, so I've been, me and Trev were exchanging notes on feeding the birds. I've put a bird feeder on the window, hoping that all the little birds will come and feed. Not a bloody one of them's turned up. I feed the squirrels, and I put nuts out for them. And I don't know whether I shared it on here or whether I put it on YouTube, but I shared a video of the squirrels. They're quite big and adventurous little buggers. But yeah, I've been trying to get the birds to come and feed on my window so I can look through the glass. I've got one of them transparent bird feeders that you stick on the window, like, you know. But no, nothing so far. So, what shall we do next? We shall do a number all about, well, in actual fact, it's not about Breaking Bad, but it's about methamphetamine. And this is a song that was made famous and written by a fella called Billy Strings. If you've never found Billy Strings yet, you've got to find this kid. This kid is a wizard on the guitar, and he wrote this one, and it's all about getting caught with some dust in a baggie, and it's called Dust in a Baggie. There you go. I'm just going to take my slippers off because I don't know whether the tapping's bothering you, but when I got my slippers on, they got a firm sole and I can hear the tapping coming through. Dust in a baggie, all about methamphetamine. I ain't slept in 7 days and I need nothing in 3. And that meth has got a damn good hold on me. You know my sweet girlfriends have got me to the point of no return. I took my lighter to love, watch it burn. This life of sin, it's got me in, Lord, it's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call now to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in the baggie. If I listen to what my mama and papa said, I wouldn't be stuck in prison, trouble in my head. Lord, I took that little pop and sucked until my mind was spun. Now I'm 20 years to think about the things that I have done. This life of sin has got me in, and Lord, you know, it's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call now to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in the baggie. Life of sin, it's got me in, Lord, you know, it's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call now to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in the baggie. Sometimes I sit and wonder where my life went wrong. The jailhouse blues has got me singing this old song. You know my life is a disaster and I feel so ashamed. I'm in prison with daddy. I got 20 long years with some dust in the baggie. I got 20 long years with some dust in the baggie. I said 20 long years with some dust in the baggie. There you go. 20 long years with some dust in the baggie. And yeah, it always reminds me of Breaking Bad, of course. Brilliant series. I watched all that through. And also Call Saul. If you've not seen Breaking Bad, you've not lived. It's unbelievable. It's so funny. And yet it's also highly violent, but it's a Pulp Fiction kind of thing. I can't, one of my favourite films is Pulp Fiction. Every time it's on, it's in chapters and the chapters are all mixed about, but every time it's on, I can't switch. I've got to watch it just for the lines. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson's the burger scene. Unbelievable. Right, so let's do a little bit of JC, but I don't mean JC, I mean the other JC. Well, I hear that train a coming and it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine, baby, since I don't know when, because I'm stuck in Boston prison and time keeps on rolling on. You know that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, you'll always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot me a man in Reno just to watch him die. When that train whistle goes, I just hang my head and I just cry. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the harmonica on, because that was the plan. And I just realised halfway through that's when the harmonica comes in. Only what I'm going to do is a mash-up just for you. I'm going to mash up Johnny Cash and The Who. And there's what's it called? There's a rock opera. Rock operas became a thing, didn't they, in the 70s? And the rock opera was called Tommy, and it was all about a pinball wizard. So let's mash up a bit of Johnny Cash and a bit of The Who, and we'll see how this goes, shall we? I'll just wet my whistle before I start blowing in this thing. Right, okay. A mash up The Who and Johnny Cash. Since I was a young boy, well, I played that silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, you know that I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like it in any amusement hall. You know that deaf dumb blanket, but he sure plays a mean band ball. He stands just like a statue, becomes part of the machine. He's feeling all the bumpers and he's always playing clean. Plays by intuition, then digit counters fall. You know that pinball wizard, that cruel people. Pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. Well, Well, how does he do it? I don't know. And what makes him so good? You know that pinball wizard, he sure plays a mean pinball. Well, he ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzes and bells. Don't see lights and flashing, cause he plays by sense of smell. And he always gets a replay. I've never seen him fall. You know that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, he sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard and there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. Well, how do you think that he does it? I don't know what makes him so good. You know that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, he sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard and there has to be a twist. His pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. Well, how do you think that he does it? I don't know. Well, what makes him so good? That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I said that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, but he sure plays a mean pinball. I said that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, he sure plays a mean pinball. There you go, the pinball wizard. About 310 beats a minute. Probably faster than it should be played, but there you go. Sometimes the adrenaline just takes over. And there we go. Right, so let's move on, because this week, the 4th, Saturday, which is in a couple of days' time, and oh, by the way, before I forget, every Friday, of course, every Thursday at 8 p.m, I'm on Facebook, excuse me, and every Friday I load up to YouTube this week's show. So I do it on Thursday live, and then I load it up almost live from GJ's on YouTube on Friday. And this is my YouTube channel, just to plug it. Where is it? There it is. And as you can see, it's called GJ Armstrong. And if you go to the playlist there, then you can go onto the playlist, and there's got a playlist called Almost Live from GJ's House. And you can watch all of the live streams and even last week's. But here's the thing, I've only just remembered and loaded it up about half an hour ago, because I forgot to actually set the schedule. There's a program, a scheduling program on there where you can schedule it to go on the day after. And when I was loading it up, I had a load of trouble. For some reason, it was taking ages to load. And I loaded up the show, and I mustn't have clicked the schedule thing to put it on the following Friday. So it was missed last week. But if you go onto YouTube, you'll see every one of the 167 live streams that I've done so far. And yeah, so there you go. And so, as I was about to say, on the 4th, Saturday the 4th, I've got a gig at, let's see where the gig is, there it is, and it's at the Handlebar on Commercial Brow in Hyde. Now, I've gigged this place before because the Handlebar is a new bar, that's an Americana bar that's inside of Relics and Rust on Commercial Brow in Hyde. There's the postcode there, SK14 2JW, and I'll be playing live from 5 o'clock on Saturday the 4th of April. I'll be playing some Delta blues and some well-known blues songs, a little bit of hokum, and a little bit of polkum, and a little bit of everything. So yeah, so 5 o'clock I'll be starting, so get yourself down there. It's a great place and you can't miss it. I'll tell you why you can't miss it, because outside of Relics and Rust there are parked some really, really cool cars, American cars parked outside, and there's one in particular that is possibly the coolest car in the world, because everybody knows it. And what is it? Well, it's red, and it's a Ford. It's a red Ford Mustang. Yes, indeed, it's a Ford Mustang. And Howard and the boys imported it from California a few years ago now, and it's parked outside, a red Ford Mustang. I mean, you can't get any cooler than a Ford Mustang. It's as simple as that. The only thing cooler than a Ford Mustang is a Ford Mustang convertible. But these things are rare. So I thought it only fitting that I should sing this song all about the Ford Mustang. Well, it's not about the Ford Mustang, it's about a girl called Sally. Yeah, that's it. You can sing along if you want. Mustang Sally, yes, you better slow your Mustang down. Mustang Sally, now baby, yes, you better slow your Mustang down. Well, you've been riding all over town, yeah. Guess you better put your flat feet back on the ground. Oh yeah, yeah. All you wanna do is ride around Sally, ride Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around Sally, now ride Sally, ride. I said that all you wanna do, ride around Sally, ride, Sally, ride. Oh, all you wanna do is ride around Sally, now ride, Sally, ride. Well, one of these early mornings, you're gonna be wiping your weeping eyes. Yeah, oh yeah. Listen up now. I bought you a brand new Mustang. It was a 1965. Now you come around saying to find a woman that you won't let me ride. Well, Mustang Sally, now baby, yes, you better slow your Mustang down. Well, you've been riding all over town. Guess you better put your flat feet on the ground. Oh yeah, yeah. All you wanna do is ride around Sally, now ride Sally, ride. I said that all you wanna do is just ride around Sally, now ride Sally, ride. Oh, all you wanna do is ride around Sally, now ride Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around Sally, ride, now Sally, ride. Well, one of these early mornings, you're gonna be wiping those weeping eyes. Oh, yeah, yeah. All you wanna do is just ride around the Sally, ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around Sally, now ride, Sally, ride. Let me tell you now, all you wanna do is ride around Sally, ride, Sally, dancing, all you wanna do is ride around Saturday, ride Saturday, ride. Well, one of these early mornings, you're gonna be wiping your weeping eyes. Ooh, yeah, yeah. There you go, Mustang Sally. What time are we on? Oh, we're on 27, right, okay. So that's Mustang Sally. So don't forget, Saturday, 4th of April at the Handlebar in Hyde, in Relics and Rust Lifestyle Shop. And if you like Americana and rock and roll and all that kind of stuff, all that jazz, that's the place to be, believe me. It's an absolutely brilliant shop, and Howard and Sam and Jack have been there 10 years now, and it's hell of a place, honestly. It's unbelievable. When you walk into it, it's like walking into America. It's unbelievable. It's an experience just doing it. Now this one, I think Jeff Walker was a fella that he's died now, but he wrote this. But this was a hit for one of my musical heroes, if you like, or influences, which of course was the great Glenn Campbell, who is also no longer with us. Fantastic singer, brilliant voice, fantastic guitarist. He was in the Wrecking Crew, played on millions of records. He even stood in with the Beach Boys. Was on a few Frank Sinatra records when he was playing with he was that good a guitarist. He was with the Wrecking Crew, and they played on just about every record you've ever heard on the radio from a certain time, certain era. But he had a hit with this one, and this is called Gentle on My Mind. It's a lovely chilled out song. It's not chilled out to play. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me turn to leave my sleeping bag, roll the band stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried upon some line. That keeps you on the back road by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not playing into the rocks and I've landed on the coast now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they think we fit together walking. And it's knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some rainbow track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory for hours. You're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, some other woman's crying to her mother cause she turned and I was gone. I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back road by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. You cooked up the soup back from the cracking cauldron in some chain yard. My feet are up in the coal pile and a dirty hat will blow across my face. Two cupped hands round the tin can, I pretend to hold me to my breast and find that you're waving from the back road by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind. You're 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 gentle on my mind. There you go. Gentle. Bit of a dampener on the shirt there. Yeah, Gentle on My Mind. Brilliant song. And there we go. So, that's it for this week. So, until next week, or if you come down to the handlebar, and you can see us there. But until next week, thanks for tuning in. And as I say, don't forget, you can catch up with all of the live streams that I've done, and and many other songs that I've recorded and I've put onto YouTube. And there's also my CD is on there, Songs from the Back Foot, and there's a lot of tracks on YouTube on there you can check out. I'm also on Apple and Ditto and Deezer and all the rest of the films, Spotify. I'm on the bloody lot. So you can always find me music on there. So so thanks for tuning in, and until next week, I shall bid you farewell and say adios. Adios. My friends, it's time for me to go. You know that it's been a blast to see you all. And since we met and we first said hello, but now goodbye. And the memories we made tonight will always be recalled. Adios. I have to leave to travel to somewhere that I have to be, to a place where rivers flow gently to the sea, the open sea. And the memories we made tonight will always be recalled. My kind. I've sang a song or two and I played this old guitar, and I hope the words that I've sang have touched your hearts. One day I will come back and I will sing for you, and the memories we made tonight will ever be recalled in my mind. And my friends, you are always in my heart, and you will next week. Adios.